Miller Lite, you would think, has been awake, or let me say, have not been in a coma for the last month or so.
I would think, but I don't know how much of their product they've consumed, but likely they've been.
I think it would take a
times.
medical coma
Okay.
to not know what's happened to Bud Light.
It's been an incredible gift to them.
Yes, theirs skyrockets, and Bud loses its number one status. Okay. Big news if you're in the beer industry.
Right.
Well, they have put together a new ad, and can we play the ad, please?
Here's a little known fact. Women were among the very first to brew beer ever. From Mesopotamia to the Middle Ages to colonial America, women were the ones doing the brewing. Centuries later, how did the industry pay homage to the founding mothers of beer? They put us in bikinis.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, wait, you just took the bikini lady.
Look at this wild. It's time beer made it up to women. So today, Miller Lite is on a mission to clean up not just their but the whole beer industry's
Oh.
Miller Lite has been scouring the internet for all this and buying it back so that they can turn it into good for women brewers. Literally, good How, you ask?
Stop. Okay.
Oh, God, it's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Okay. I can't take it. First of all, that was a very nice poster that she took down and shredded.
Yeah.
And I don't appreciate that.
And just to give you some science behind it, there's absolutely no way you're getting more benefit out of shredding a document, then I guess turning it into some sort of fertilizer for beer than the electricity used to just shred the document. Like there's no way that's a worthwhile transaction.
No, it's good for it's good for everything.
No.
I would also like to point out, now this came out before Bud Light.
Right.
And then it kind of went away. And here's my thing. What were you doing for the last month if not trying to make sure that never saw the light of day again?
Right. They've been deleted off. It should have been deleted off the YouTube page.
Oh,
right.
If I'm Miller, I go and see if we can buy an EMP to shut down and erase and fry all the chips. So, they say the internet is forever. Not with an EMP.
You want to be like a future draftee of the NFL deleting your old tweets. That's what you want to be. You want to be hiding your history. Because you're right. This has been a huge boon to Miller Lite and Coors Light and all these other brands that are not Bud Light as they've cut their sales by 25% or whatever the current number is. It was up as high as 25. And so they come out with this, which is just, again, it goes on to tell you that they're going to take the... They literally claim, and I can't imagine this is true, but they claim at Miller Lite they're going on, like, I guess, eBay and buying up old cardboard cutouts of bikini models for beer ads and then having them sent to them, which, again, all of the emissions and all the other stuff associated with this is just a side hustle here. But it goes all the way to them. Then they're taking it and they're composting it, shredding it and composting it, and then using it, transporting it to somewhere else again, where there it's going to make beer that's going to be transported somewhere else.
There's nothing better than cardboard beer. I'll tell you that right now.
Right.
If you can take that and mix it with some crap, and you just let it steam in a pile for a while.
That's the original formula for Miller Lite.
You mix it into the... May I just say, so what you're saying is that men... said horrible things and took horrible pictures of women to sell beer.
Yep.
So you're now making that up by saying horrible things about men to sell women beer.
And also, I will say, can I point out horrible things about women? You're saying horrible things about women here as well, because what you're doing is denying their agency to live their lives. You see, men didn't put women in bikinis. What happened is individual women sent in their headshots and body shots to try out, to attempt to get the jobs this woman in a sweater is now criticizing. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed this, Glenn. They treat these women as so much, they've taken their agency so much in this ad. They have actually blurred out their faces in the ad. I don't know if you noticed that. The bikini picture, because you weren't looking at her face in the bikini picture. The bikini picture.
Did you find that out through Lisa?
I had to watch it like 46 times, and eventually, oh my God, their faces are gone. But these are individual women who made individual decisions based on what they wanted to do. Now we can be critical, of that as a career goal. But if you're a model getting into a national ad campaign, probably a big deal, probably something you're proud of. But this woman in a sweater says you shouldn't be proud of it. In fact, it wasn't even you doing it. Men put you in the bikinis.
Well, I have to tell you, I like the fact that she looks like mom, because I've wanted my mother to make all of the choices in my life.
Yeah.
And that can just keep going on. You know, I think every guy loves that. I think every woman loves that when mom comes in and tells them exactly what to do. But I have a bigger problem with this, and we'll get to that in 60 seconds. So let me ask you something. Do men actually exist anymore? I mean, have we phased them out entirely?
Well, we phased out women entirely. You think we've also phased out men entirely?
Well, I think so. Yeah, I think if you're not crying and you're not thinking maybe I too could get pregnant, I don't think you exist in today's world. Okay, if you are a woman who is a strong woman, but is a woman who's like, I don't want your corporate job. I don't want this or that. I'm not going and playing by those rules. You're not really a woman either. Now, here's the good news. If those men and those women that don't play by those rules get together, they'll have children. The other ones won't, and we win. But why wait that long? Why wait that long? I am so sick and tired of having to deny the natural state of things. The natural state of things is men like women. Women like men noticing them, not being creepy about it, but noticing them.
It's part of the human attraction situation that's set up, all of procreation and civilization.
Now, I would like to, there's a reason sex feels good. Because that's God saying, right?
Do this, dummy.
You like that. You should do that more because you're trying to have children. Okay. So
this is science, by the way.
Totally science. This is a science-driven show.
Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah. So I gave up on Sports Illustrated, the swimsuit edition, a long time ago. And it was the only edition of Sports Illustrated I was ever interested in.
Right.
Okay. But I gave up on it when they started putting fat people on the cover. Now, nothing against fat people. I'm sure there's lots of fat people.
We're part of the fat community.
No, I am the king of the fat people. Okay. But I'm the kind of fat people that I don't think exist anymore. The kind of fat people that, you're kind of embarrassed that you're fat. I mean, it's not enough to get you to stop eating.
No,
but,
of course not.
Right. But you're not happy when it's beach time. You're like, I'm not going to the beach. Nobody wants to see me in a swimsuit. And good heavens, man, I could see my reflection in the ocean. I'm not going.
Sure.
Okay? I'm that kind of fat person. But we have graduated now to a more enlightened fat person like Lizzo, or Lizzo, right? Lizzo's the fat, very good flautist, I might say.
She's quite a good flautist.
She's really good flautist.
She is quite the flautist.
But she's a fat flautist.
A fat flautist.
Okay? And I don't want to see her in all of her fatness.
Even if she's flouting?
I don't. Well, if she has clothes on.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to see her flouting in clothes?
Well, no, I don't want to see it, but I'll look at it.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
I'll look at it. I don't know what happened to the people who are like, I'm in a bikini. I look good in a bikini. I should wear a bikini. Because I don't see those people anymore. I just see people like men wearing a bikini, and they shouldn't be in a bikini because they're men, let alone fat men. I'd like to break this down here with Miller Lite as This is unnatural. Everything that is happening goes against nature. Just want to throw that in. It's, just some scientific, biological truth. Just mic drop there. I'm just saying.